What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Well, the timeline is certainly correcting in a lot of aspects, but unfortunately, we're going to have to just get to the other side of some of those timeline incorrections. And that, of course, is the fact that Rings of Power does exist. It's had 2 seasons. It will get a third. I know it says that they're working on it despite not having officially been renewed. I would be, and I'd love to be wrong, would be shocked, shook, and shaken if they actually did not go through with a third, fourth, and fifth season, even if all of those seasons are reduced budgets and CGI and all that other stuff. They will happen. They will happen. But let's go. Here it is. Patrick McKay, one of the showrunners, of course, for The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Powers, claiming that he and his team, and let's not forget that they just got their own production company from Amazon. They're not going anywhere. But yes, that they and their team are indeed working on season 3, despite, acknowledge this, the fact that it has not gotten an official green light from Amazon MGM Studios. So he was on an interview. He had an interview with the YouTube channel Rings and Realms, and he said, we're writing season 3, and there's a lot happening in Numenor. And of course, I think by season 3, we would be seeing, even though it's a truncated and yet they left a bunch out, we would see the fall of Numenor and the sinking of it eventually. Despite him claiming that and that they're working on that, of course, no actual second season has been greenlit, which is true considering they greenlit the second season before the first season was ever aired. That was back in 2019, of course, saying that the second season was already well underway before that first one came out. Streamers moving ahead with an early season 2 renewal for the sprawling. Now, maybe they thought things were going to go a different route back then. Second season, of course, aired its final episode on October 3rd, and still no word of that. I'm still waiting to hear the overall completion rate, by the way, because we know, like only 37% of people even finished that first season. Still waiting to hear on what that completion rate was, giggity, on the second one. But it's got to be lower than that. It's got to be in the 20s or 15s. Amazon boss Jennifer Salke, of course, claiming in an interview back in October 10th that they're not wavering from its 50-episode commitment, and I don't think they are. She said, I don't think that commitment is never the thing that's driving what we're doing. We'll continue to make the show as long as we see global consumers. Oh, well, they're not loving it, but she did say global, but either way, and watching it to the point where it is a business. Obviously, we need a large amount of people showing up, and there are a large amount of people, so there's no debate on whether or not, but are they? Because she only says they had 50 million engagements, but she didn't really specify. And if we actually look at the viewing numbers, it ain't great. And to that end, here's the Samba numbers. So you can see here, first Samba TV reporting that the viewership in the United States declined by nearly 50% for season 2 premiere, September 2022. Jesus Christ, season 1 premiere attracted 1.8 million U.S. households, and so they lost 50% of that for their second one at the beginning of September, following the second season premiere, reported that only 902,000 people showed up. So yeah, that's a 49.8% decline. I know math because it says it right there. And obviously, not just Samba that has these. We've got other ways to tell through viewing platforms and numbers. Nielsen, of course, reporting in 2022 that the show's 2-episode premiere raked in 1.253 billion minutes watched, with season 2 3-episode premiere only 1 billion minutes watched. So yeah, here, right here, if you do simple calculations, that's a 47% decline. So no matter where you look at it, we're looking at half the amount of people showing up from the first season to the second. And if that trend continues on, you will not have an audience by the 4th or 5th. So hey, maybe I will be wrong. Maybe they will cancel it, because you can lie and say that you're getting 50 million engagements, but it's just not. It doesn't bore out when you look at all of the different metrics that we have to capture it. You can see here, of note, those viewership numbers are on par with Lucasfilm's The Acolyte, which was, of course, scrapped in its first season. If they get a third season, it better be a banger, because after that, I don't know. Then I will be maybe willing to say, but I just feel like, and that is one of the rumors going on. Let me do that real quick, because I do share this. And the reason that they are not Sorry. The reason that they are not just canceling it is I thought the delay for renewal was because you guys were negotiating for more rights from the estate. If you don't have those rights, why bother writing third season? Really looks like you guys are trying to avoid an acolyte-esque blowback from the activists that pretend to enjoy Rings of Stupid. By the way, the finale of season 2 was on October 3rd. We are now in the second week of November. Still no renewal. Laugh out loud, laughing my ass off even. Yeah. So I didn't think they would cancel Acolyte because they would be confirming it but they did. They did. So it's entirely possible. I know that's a different company. But even, I guess Amazon is not above just going strictly for profits. But yeah, it would piss a lot of people off, and I would love that. So I don't know. We'll see. Either way, let me know what you think. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.